सामने देखिए, यहाँ पे यहाँ पर इरफान सर सामने सर यहाँ पे सर ये क्या पे सर इरफान सर यहाँ पर
Okay guys, enough. We'll get Thank you. Enough. We'll get Thank you.
Sir, congratulations.
कहाँ कहाँ घूमते हैं, इतने सारे मेरे को किसी ने बुलाया नहीं।
Adam, let him take.
Yeah, let him do.
अर्जुन सर एक मिनट के सर
एकदम सामने देखिए यहाँ पर
अर्जुन सर
सिक्योरिटी साइड में ना भाई
नहीं आने दे
अर्जुन सर सामने सामने एकदम
अर्जुन सर ए रुक जाओ अर्जुन
सर यहाँ पे सर
अर्जुन सर यहाँ
सर एकदम सामने
Man. This is the man. The machine. Okay. Good.
Just a quick, yeah. Guys, come.
सेंटर पे ना
नहीं मैं ही थी
पीछे जरूर आएगा थैंक यू जाओ हम लोग सेंटर पे
थे ना हाँ and possible I don't know guys, are they ready? So I'd like to call on Arjun Rampal, Irfan Khan, Huma Qureshi, and the one actor who was giving me all the freedom to do what I want to do and allows me to dream, Mr. Rishi Kapoor. Actors, this is the cast and the music directors of D-Day. I'd like to just request Mr. Rishi Kapoor if you can just unveil our first look, our first poster of the film. And yeah.
How will they know how much weight they have lost? She's such a ploy. She's such a ploy for you.
I'd like to call just one more time Arun, Vivek, Manisha, and Madhu back on stage, please. Arun, Vivek, Manisha.
Come.
This is the whole gang that made D-Day. In the first look launch, the trade and distributors can proceed into Audi 5, media please into Audi 6. We'll be starting the show in about 2 minutes. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the show. There's a 2.5 minute trailer followed by about a 15 minute.
खत्म होने दे सब निकल रहे होंगे तभी बोल दूँगी नहीं फिर भी बोलूँगी we have the interaction फोटोज लेकर अभी बोल we have the interaction बोल दो अरे बोल मोनिशा
Hi Nikhil, this is Mayur from Times Now. Firstly, I just want to ask you, like, I saw the film, the 12-minute clip, and when you were you watching Valkyrie and the Inglourious Basterds before coming up with this idea?
Was I watching Valkyrie and Inglourious Basterds? I've watched a lot of films. It's not only Valkyrie and Inglourious Basterds, so I mean, yeah, it's not inspired from anything particular. It's just a story that we came up with. We liked it. We decided to do it. We convinced these two gentlemen. I convinced them to do it, and that's how it came about. But yeah, I mean, if you're asking me whether the end of the film is like Inglourious Basterds, maybe.
Okay, another thing is, like all along, like there's a scene in the dialogue in the film which says that in the general public, the opinion about the government is that it's kind of important. So is this film just kind of selling a fake dream to the people?
A fake dream?
Yeah.
To the people?
As in, obviously, to get back Dawood Ibrahim or get him assassinated.
It has, first of all, it's completely fictional. So we are not selling any kind of fake dream. It's an action film. It has, it's a roller coaster ride. 1, 2, 3, 4 play raw agents in the film. So any kind of, as the title says right in the beginning of the film, that it is, it's completely a coincidence if it resembles any kind of person, living or dead. So it's just, at the end of the day, it's a big, wonderful action film which we managed to do. We got Thomas Strathhouse, who is one of the best action directors in the world. He's done films like Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, Inception. We managed to get him. We had a lovely story written by wonderful people, and we had a ball while making the film. So I don't think that you should be taking anything, it's not a documentary. You should not be taking anything that we are saying in the film as if we are talking to the government of India. We are not. We are just, they are playing characters. Mr. Nasir sir is playing a character, and that's a dialogue in the film.
I would really just add something to it. What is fake dream? I don't understand. Fake dream, the dream unless it's realized, you never know whether it's fake or it's real. So, you know.
Nikhil, how difficult this subject was, and like you had to consider lots of things. In fact, like, you know, you're dealing with something related to underworld, the government, and lots of other things.
I just have to deal with the fact that we were going to have a good time while making the film, and that we have to stick to the story. We've not thought about anything, whether it's government or underworld or anything like that. It's a wonderful film. It's a great action thriller roller coaster ride, and that's what you can see over there. Everything else is like a bonus, really, at the end of the day.
But do you think that it's possible for the government, like what idea you have tried to give in it, like a kind of
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll have to hire Irfan and me and all of us, and we'll get something going. We'll get them back.
निखिल निखिल सुनने में आया कि सेंसर बोर्ड कुछ प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है कुछ सीन्स को लेकर, तो वो कौन से सीन्स होंगे उसके बारे में बता सकते हैं आप?
पहले एक सीन है जहाँ पे अर्जुन रामपाल कहता है कि तुम श्रुति हासन को कि तुम लोगों के साथ सोती हो, मैं लोगों को सुलाता हूँ. So that is the only thing that they objected to. I had to explain to them that she's playing a prostitute in Karachi from the film, to which they said that picture में ठीक है, पर ये promo में वो बहुत ही शरीफ और sweet लड़की दिखती है. तो if it's possible, Arjun Rampal should not be saying that. That's all they've said. There is no other problem.
उनको बुलावा आ गया.
Arjun,
कौन आ गया?
yeah, this for Arjun, I'd like to ask you that how will you define action?
Wow, that's you know, I think action was defined to us. In fact, Irfan and I were just chatting about it 5 minutes ago. How wonderfully Tom Struthers is kind of choreographed. It's great choreography. You know, it really it's different kinds of action. There's actions that's elaborate, where you want to see each and everything that is happening. Then there's action like in D-Day, which is very, very realistic. And you see something happening, you don't know what it really is, but it's happened. And for that, it takes hours and hours of training. And we trained a lot with Tom Struthers. I wish he was here. He's really a really big backbone in this film as well. And he's given us some great skill and some great techniques of fighting, how raw agents would fight. And Irfan and me have really, really trained very hard in that action, because we have a lot of action sequences between us as well in the movie. And I think that's what it is. So I like realistic action, and this was totally up my sleeve, and D-Day gave me the opportunity to do it. So for me, the definition of action right now is go and watch D-Day and you will know what it is.
उमा, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि इरफान के लिए और अर्जुन के लिए तो शायद एक्शन पहली बार नहीं था, मगर you're doing action in the film हम लोगों ने देखा, तो कितना एंजॉय किया आपने इस पर्टिकुलर फिल्म में एक्शन को?
मैंने एक्शन बहुत ज़्यादा एंजॉय किया. मतलब दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई हैव डन एक्शन, एंड व्हेन निखिल हैड कॉल्ड मी एंड ही रिलेटेड द सब्जेक्ट टू मी, you know, he did give me the option of playing another character in the film, but I chose to do this because I thought कि ऐसा मौका फिर नहीं मिलेगा और एक्शन करने का, and to train with Tom and to work with everyone else. It's difficult. I don't necessarily enjoy hand-to-hand combat, but it's a lot of fun, and I hope everyone's going to enjoy it too.
इरफान और अर्जुन, जब निखिल ने आपको ये स्क्रिप्ट सुनाई थी, तो व्हाट वाज योर फर्स्ट रिएक्शन? बिकॉज 1993 बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट, द इंडियाज मोस्ट वांटेड मैन पे कई सारी फिल्में बनी है, तो व्हाट वाज सो यूनिक अबाउट दिस फिल्म कि आपने हाँ बोल दिया इस फिल्म को करने के लिए? दोनों से जानना चाहेंगे.
I thought कि you know it really triggers off your imagination. जो imagination है, जो concept है इस फिल्म का, कि ये जो raw agents हैं वो तय करते हैं कि हम लोग अंदर जाएंगे. ओके, वली खान जो इरफान का कैरेक्टर है, वो 9 साल से वहाँ पर है. He's been observing, you know, the movement, और उसे लगता है कि ये सही मौका है, और वो मौका मिलते ही these 4 patriots go inside. तो एक तो patriotism जो थी in a very today manner, you know, it's not. And also I think मुझे जो बात बहुत अच्छी लगी थी कि लोग ये जब पिक्चर देखकर बाहर निकलेंगे तो वो यही सोचेंगे कि क्या यार ऐसा हुआ था, हुआ है, हो सकता है, you know, so they will come back with that question in their heads. And I think जब मैंने स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी थी, that's what was in the back of my head, कि क्यों ना, give it to people, कि लोग जो चाहते हैं really, अगर ऐसा हो जाए तो कितना मजा आएगा लोगों को.
Hello, Nikhil. How you finalized Rishi ji in the film?
For me, when Nikhil narrated the script, it was like a roller coaster ride, and my concern was whether we would be able to do the similar thing, we would be able to translate it into screen, and then because it was very well researched script, and the kind of detailing the script had, for me it was unbelievable, and my only concern was whether we would be able to put the team together, and I started asking questions to Nikhil, and Nikhil said, we are calling this guy from Batman Returns and things like that. I thought it's just bullshit, जैसे लोग बोलते हैं कि हम इसको बुला रहे हैं, उसको बुला रहे हैं. But he seemed serious. And then, things started falling into place and, now you have this film.
Hi, Nikhil. Here, to your left. To your left. Hi. Okay, answer that.
How you finalized Rishi ji in the film?
How would I finalize Rishi Kapoor in the film?
Yeah.
I went to his house, had a drink at 8:30 in the night, and I told him that, sir, मैं ये picture बनाना चाहता हूँ, and would you like to play this role? And he said, पागल हो गया क्या? वो तो करण मल्होत्रा भी पागल था कि he thought that I can play Rauf Lala, तू भी पागल है. I said, sir, एक look test करते हैं, देखते हैं. So he said, okay, करते हैं. He came next day, he did a look test, and he was convinced. So it was as simple as that. I mean, I had already spoken actually to Irfan and Arjun that I'm going to go and talk to Rishi Kapoor to play this role. And when, so I think a lot had to do with the fact that I had seen Agnipath and what he could do in Agnipath. And so that actually motivated me to take him into that path. So he's quite chilling, yeah.
Can we have the last question, please?
Yeah, hi, Nikhil here. Nikhil?
Yeah.
Hi. Nikhil, a lot of films have been inspired by the life of Daud, whether fictional or real. So why did you choose this subject, and do you think this is an obsession with Bollywood?
First of all, again I would like to maintain that it's a fictional character. Okay, if you see a Mexican drug lord, he looks like this. If you see East European arms manufacturers, they look like this. So it's completely fictional. What we've just taken, we've taken events in India's history and we've just used them as triggers. So whether we are obsessed with it, I am particularly obsessed with the fact that I was 21 years old when the bomb blast happened in Bombay, in Mumbai, and it affected my life quite a lot, and I wanted to make a film where we could put a full stop to that particular event, and that's why this film was made.
Nick.
Sir, it's a simple cheese मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा. When I finished narrating the script to Irfan sir, he told me that यार ये तो fantasy picture है. And I said, नहीं sir, मैं real, I want to make it very real. And he said, no, understanding. कहीं ना कहीं every Indian has asked this question. It is a fantasy of 1.2 billion Indians. So why not? And so that I think that is something that has stayed in my mind while making this film. That if like Arjun said, see, it is an action film, it is a thriller, it's a roller coaster ride. बाकी सब हम लोग झंडा लेके we are not standing over here. We are saying that we are the 5 patriots, that we are over here to do something. We are not. We made a film. We made a film with a lot of love, effort, passion, and a lot of fun. Abhi बाकी what other people get from it, it's a bonus.
Nikhil, I have just one final question. This is related to Delhi Safari. One of your crew members, Rafiq, is very upset that he wasn't given credit at the National Award. Just want your reaction to that.
My reaction to that is that's very unfortunate, and that's something that you should take up with Crayon Pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
Nikhil, your movie has to do with the underworld connection, and recently we've been hearing reports about, the IPL has some connection with the underworld. So is it really sad that, Bollywood has to do something with, fixing up a sport? Your reactions on it?
My reaction is that I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken because I watch the IPL all the time. I'm a very big Mumbai Indians fan. I actually fight with the people in my office when they support Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals. I fight with my mother when she supports Rajasthan Royals. I'm heartbroken. I don't think that I am in a position to comment on what is happening and what is not happening. But yes, I just feel that the sport should not get tainted by such things. That's all.
Arjun and Irfan, your reactions as well. to the IPL betting controversy, please?
Well, it's disgusting. I mean, what can you say? When sport, which is treated like religion in our country, is corrupted to this level, and you see that corruption coming out so openly, you know, and there's such strong proofs and allegations that are made and are being proved, you feel very disappointed that cricket has to go through that, and just for money, you know, that sports people are selling their souls for money. It is a very sad thing, and it's a sad time for cricket.
For me, it was not a surprise. I had this. You can make out that things are corrupt in the country, as he said, and I think this coming out of this, I was not surprised. I knew that it's a money game, and I think they should come out with something where you can legally bet. And we are living in the time of lynching. You know, we are everybody trying to lynch whatever they can lynch from the country, and these are the times. You know.
Thank you, everyone.
And I will, before we finish, these are fantastic new actors which you haven't seen, Akash and Shri Swara. Yeah, let's clap for them. They've done excellent.
Yeah, so that's Akash Bhaiya, he's playing Aslam, and that's Shri Swara Dubey, she's playing Nafisa. They're two wonderful actors. They've been cast by a very, very interesting man at the back. He's standing with the put your hand on Mukesh Chabra, who is in the green shirt. He is a very, very, very big contributor to this film. So thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I want to say something. Okay, I just want to say go watch D-Day. It's a great film, and you know, make it 100 crore film.
I would request the media to please proceed for cocktail and dinner. Thanks, everyone.